Here we go. Crowd favorite, Tommy Judgment Day taking on Saarn, the Nightmare Chambers. Saarn coming off a huge win, round 2 rear naked choke win on the last Shock and Awe show. So that's going to give him so much confidence coming into this. Tommy Day 3-5. That's some absolutely incredible fights. Doesn't do a boring fight generally. Don't want to jinx it.
No. No, I don't think there's any doubt in that.
He's got to respect Chambers' power. He's got to still pick his shots, rely on his movement.
Yeah, I think Tommy's worked hard on his groundwork. You know, some of his losses have come from submissions. He seems to be on a bit of a run at the moment, though.
He's got to go old school. He's got to put the gi on, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the cage, but yeah.
In the training, between fights.
Yeah.
Nice kick. Chambers, good control of the middle. Good, ducking in, looking for that takedown. I was just saying that this is something that Day's been working on, defending some of these takedowns, working off the cage, getting back to his feet, back to that dangerous striking that he has.
Yeah, the timing was pretty good there. I think Saarn needs to capitalise with this, which he did, which is good. Tommy put his leg up to defend, which is the correct thing to do.
It's the BJ Penn classic, isn't it? Defending that with the shin across the thighs.
That's right. But Saarn did the right thing to counter that, which was to kind of drag away.
Yep. And this is, I mean, Chambers' last fight, he looked so good. Won by submission. It's got to give him so much confidence in his groundwork. Day trying to separate those hands so he can turn in. He's controlling one. He's going to shoot a right underhook, I expect, and then try and turn towards him. Or arm drag the single arm. That'll work as well if it's there. Fighting for those underhooks. Chambers, really good job of using that head pressure and that knee.
Yeah, heavy wrestling.
Yeah, the crowd is willing Tommy Day in this fight, but he is currently stuck against the cage, stuck with the heavy blanket that is Saarn Chambers. Oh, he separates.
Yeah,
nearly needs a knee. Oh, lovely 1-2. This is clearly what Tommy wants, right? Wants to be at range, wants to use his strikes. Goes high with the kick, eats a left hand.
Yeah, but really impressed with Tommy. Like, he did all the right things to get out of that situation. Got to be careful here, though.
Yeah, he's doing all the wrong things in this situation, sadly. So we listen to Brian in the Gym 01 corner, making adjustments. At the moment, Saarn's doing a good job of just countering. But we've seen it from Tommy before. He's got an iron chin. Saarn going high. Tommy did a great job in range, pinning his hands to his chin, keeping it safe. Saarn was seeing a big improvement from his last fight. Seeing it a lot more composed. Some feints going in, good footwork, in and out. Oh, a little bit after the buzzer, but it was a combination, it's fine.
Yeah, a little bit after it. But yeah, look, the thing is, I'm really impressed with Tommy. Like, comparing this so far to his other fights that he's had, the one thing that's really standing out for me is his confidence. He's got a different look in his eye. You know, yeah. He's determined, he's focused. You know, he had a little bit of trouble wrestling on the cage for you know, a beat or two there, but his demeanor didn't change. He wasn't panicked. He knew what he had to do, and he did a great job of disengaging and putting it back where he wanted to put it. It's real impressive. But
I still think Saarn got that round though.
Yeah, oh no, for sure. Like
the pressure, the positioning.
Yeah, and he
landed some shots.
He looks so strong, Saarn, as well. Like
we've seen him in his previous fight. You know, he's clearly an athlete, but this is an upgrade. It's an upgrade on both fighters. You know?
Yeah, more
measured, more composed. You do this a few times. You know, Saarn's had 4 fights. Tommy's had 8. You start calming down there. You start becoming the professional athlete.
Yeah.
Tommy's coming out fired up. I don't know what Brian said to him, but it was motivating. Slips. Saarn straight on and great reactions. Tommy back to his feet. Good work.
Yeah, Saarn did a good job. Couldn't stay on him though. See, I think Saarn should go back to what he was doing, which was wrestling against the cage. He looked really strong there.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a bit more, isn't he? He's testing out his striking, but I mean, they're both having success. Oh, he's driving forward. Tommy's been backed up. Tommy's got to circle off. Yeah, he sort of accepted this wrestling position too easily there. There was space to get on his bike a little bit, run back to the center of the octagon. Now he's got to deal with Saarn's pressure. He's done a good job fighting that underhook.
Yeah.
Bringing his arm across to the elbow there, sort of giving Chambers a route to the back, but makes an adjustment, fights the underhook.
This is what I'm saying. Saarn's so strong in this position.
Yeah. Tommy's trying to get back to his feet. It's fatiguing for both of them as well. Saarn's going to be, you're lifting up a man's body weight over and over again, dropping into the floor. Tommy's got to fight back to his feet every time. Good pressure by Saarn.
The pace is fast, it's non-stop.
Yeah, the one martial arts guys, Nicholas Fielding, training his fighters so well.
He's got his hips now.
Nice knees. Colin, what does Tommy need to do to get off the cage here?
Well, if he can get wrist control and try and turn, that would be great. I mean, he could try and figure four the arm, but I mean, what he's looking for is a space where he can get his left arm over and turn his back to the cage, I would say. Like that.
Yep.
Almost, yeah. But like that, if he can and turn. But pushing down the hands is good, and pushing your hips forwards is good as well.
And do you think Saarn should be forcing the takedown here, or just hold this position and keep kneeing him?
I mean, these rounds aren't that long, so he's got control. All the time he's got control, he's winning. So
yeah.
it's not absolutely necessary. Nice.
Oh, good. Went for that shot, didn't he? Full commitment from Tommy Day. Gonna suck the hips in of Saarn Chambers.
Yeah, Tommy had his hands linked for a moment there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get that takedown. Bounced him off the cage, couldn't quite get the finish. Speaks to the technique, balance and athleticism of Saarn Chambers. Tommy using the head position. This is good for Tommy. I mean, this is the position he's been losing the whole fight, and all of a sudden he's in the dominant spot.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That mentality from Tommy, he's just not giving up. He's coming forward. As I say, it's an adjustment to some of his other fights.
Yep.
But Saarn's still looking very, very dangerous. I think, if I'm Saarn's corner, I would say, try and close the distance without taking too much damage and get him up against the fence, start grinding away for the last round. But yeah, no, another well-matched fight,
Little technical issue in the corner. Saarn Chambers' gloves. Quite hooked over the finger. Gonna have hand wraps. Is it unusual not to have hand wraps? I mean, Tommy Day's got some wrist wraps, I think, under.
Yeah, very light wrapping if you do have any at all. Yeah.
When my fighting days, I always like to have a little bit of a hand wrap. So maybe it's just the psychology of having your hands wrapped, sort of get in the zone. Here we go, round number 3. Still anyone's fight. Oh, Tommy landed a nice little short left on the way in. Saarn's countering wildly. Once again, takes him back to the cage. Every factor of this fight is so close, but this is the bit where Saarn has been a little more dominant than Tommy, so it makes sense. Dragging back.
It does, in terms of control, for sure.
Even if he takes him down, Tommy pops back up again. The judges are still going to see that. Tommy trying to separate the hands. Little cheeky ground and pound shots. Dirty boxing on the inside. The crowd here, pure Tommy Day fan club, and they're willing him. But at the moment, I feel like Saarn is slightly edging the fight. Tommy's coming forward, aggressive.
Exactly the right thing to do.
Picking his shots now. Keeping him right on the end of his 1-2. Saarn looking in trouble.
Wow. The fight's changing.
Yeah, Saarn. I think the combination of Tommy putting everything into his shots, the fatigue, and then both looking a little damaged. Saarn suits from Southampton. Okay, drives into the cage.
I think if Tommy can get his hips away and do more of the same, it's definitely going to help. He'll get straight back up. Saarn's got to try and build up to his hips or rip his legs, yeah.
Yeah, trying to get the hooks in. Oh, it's good work by Saarn. He won his last fight by rear naked choke. Tommy did a good job of just shrugging off the front. Crowd willing it.
Wow.
1 minute to go.
Absolute guts.
Everyone loving this. There's very little to break down here technically, but the heart is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy's just using the jab cross, and it's really effective.
Yeah.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Crazy spinning back fist. Absolute madness of a round. This is going to go down in history of one of Shokunor's best rounds, I think, this third and final round.
Back and forth, yeah.
All heart. Problem is it enough? I mean, as Tommy come into this third round, 2 rounds down, he's going to come out with it, winning the third and the frustration of that. Will the judges see it differently? Will they be swayed by the hometown cheering? Saarn trying to finish this takedown. It's going to be too little too late to help him win this round, I think.
Wow.
Beautiful work.
Great clash of styles there.
Crowd loving it.
Yeah, there's no loser in that one. It was just a great fight. Just a great fight. Great clash of styles.
Wow. I was excited about seeing both Saarn Chambers and Tommy Day. We saw them before, we got to commentate on their fights before. They look so incredible. It's an obvious matchup as well, putting them both in. Great clash of styles. Put 2 guys in with no quit. I think Ricky, our announcer, is going to be double checking those scorecards. Doesn't want to get this one wrong.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like I say, there's no real losers here. That was such a good fight. For you to have a fight like that on your records, you can look back at. Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 have the bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Tommy Judgment Day!